Hello, this is Andrew coming at you from 85 Degree Bakery Cafe over here in Airport and St. John's, kinda. Today I wanted to talk about Uber Eats and I guess delivery in general. Uh, I haven't done Favor or DoorDash. I've only done Uber Eats. My brother has done DoorDash, and I forget the name of the service, but the one that delivers even groceries and things like that. So, whether you should do it or not, as far as Uber Eats is concerned, I used to not like it. The pay wasn't that great. I don't know if they adjusted that. I guess they did, because now it's actually okay. It really is hit or miss sometimes, and you also have to take into account which place you're going to get the food from. Some places are way better than others. Some place like Starbucks, McDonald's, PF Chang's, what's that other one? Chinatown. Those guys are actually pretty good. You go in, the food's ready, and if it's not, they're like working on it. They're gonna get it to you pretty quick. So one of the things you have to take into consideration is parking and how much time you have to wait for the food if it's not ready. But parking is a big one. I try to, when I'm downtown, I try not to do Uber Eats. Sometimes I just turn it off completely because parking is just terrible. So the further out I am from downtown, the more likely I'm going to do it, because parking is just a lot easier. You don't want to have to keep driving around, wasting gas and wasting time. And then you get in, and hopefully the food's done. And if it's not, you got to wait a little longer. But if there is parking, then you can just park and then go inside. And if they have the food ready, it's great. So as long as everything goes pretty smooth, the pay is good. Tips, I think tips seem to be better with Uber Eats than just a regular ride. And I haven't really tried to calculate it or something like that, but it just seems like that. So really, it depends on how much time you might have to wait for the food, and then when you get to the person, how long is it going to take to deliver the food. Um, Sometimes it's an apartment complex, or wherever people live, or wherever they work. So finding parking again is something else you're gonna have to deal with when you get there. But one thing that I really like about Uber Eats, or if you're just doing a delivery and driving just regular rideshare, is getting out of the car. So I've probably said this before, or I will. Getting out of the car, walking around is really, really important. You want to keep the legs fresh. You want to just sit all day. It's just bad for your health. So Uber Eats is also really good with being able to get out of the car, walk around. The food's not ready, you can just walk around a little bit more. If you need to use a restroom, again, restaurants are pretty good with that part. Especially going back to like McDonald's is pretty clean. Starbucks, most places are pretty clean with their restrooms. So there's another good thing about doing Uber Eats. Getting a little bit of exercise, stretching them legs, that's always nice. Um, I haven't had too many problems with the car smelling. Really, it just depends on what kind of food. Curry is gonna, be pretty strong. So, just keep that in mind. You'll also probably want to carry, if you know you're gonna do it pretty often, carry a cold bag or a warm bag, which you can get at HEB, or wherever you're at. A lot of places have them now. I have one from Buc-ee's, which is pretty cool, just having a Buc-ee's thing like that. But the main thing I like those for is keeping the smell inside the bag. You can always open your windows, so it's not that big of a deal. But when it's 110 degrees, opening your windows is or 30 degrees, uh, maybe not the best thing, but it goes away. So that's my input for Uber Eats. You'll just have to learn which restaurants are best. If you do get the ping and you look at it and you know that it's just in a bad area, or I don't like going to Schlotzsky's, for instance, because they make you pour the drink for the person, which it's not because I'm lazy. It's because I don't want to touch other people's food. I don't want to get that wrong, and they shouldn't leave it up to the driver to do something like that. I think that's just silly. So if it's Schlotzsky's, I'll probably just avoid that one. So you'll learn which ones are better than others, and then how they package their food really does matter. So yeah, there you go for Uber Eats, or if you're just going to do delivery in general. It's pretty nice getting out to walk around, but you'll have to like calculate pay and all that stuff according to you. So that's it. You have a great day and stay. I guess we're about to hit 84 degrees tomorrow, and then the day after that we're going to be 30 degrees. Thank you, Texas. So stay cool and then stay warm. That's the way it goes. Bye bye.